Beautiful Friday. Thanks for hanging out with us. Well, growing up in a family of musical performers in the mountains of Western North Carolina, Joe Lasher always knew that he was destined for the big stage. The country singer recently hit our virtual stage with an exclusive performance of his latest single, Drinkin Again. He's today's artist to watch.
Old habits die hard, always lead to a broken heart. Damn if I don't know that's the truth. I can't do none of that no more. I don't knock on the devil's door. These days I've got too much to lose. I've shook that glass, knowing when I pushed it back. If they could bottle up your love and put your pretty on the label, set you there in front of me, girl, I wouldn't be able to put you down like the whiskey that you know I left behind. Walk out of a smoky bar on a cold beer Friday night. If I could sip on your kisses, my buzz would never end. Yeah, baby, I'd start drinking again. Every bottle I was sipping on would always be on the verge of gone. Not a drop would ever go to waste. Every morning on the rocks, through the night I never stop, and pour even more on the hard days. I could spend my whole life through all messed up on you. If they could bottle up your love and put your pretty on the label, set you there in front of me, girl, I wouldn't be able to put you down like the whiskey that you know I left behind. Walk out of a smoky bar on a cold beer Friday night. If I could sip on your kisses, my buzz would never end. Yeah, baby, I'd start drinking again. I'd spend every day getting right, 'cause you'd be my only vice. If they could bottle up your love and put your pretty on the label, set you there in front of me, girl, I wouldn't be able to put you down like the whiskey that you know I left behind. Walk out of a smoky bar on a cold beer Friday night. If I could sip on your kisses, my buzz would never end. Yeah, baby, I'd start drinking again.
That was awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time out to be with us this morning. Tell us about this new single, Drinkin Again, and sort of your creative process when it comes to writing.
I live in Nashville, Tennessee. I've been here 7 years. I've become a songwriter. And, you know, my main goal as a songwriter is to land songs on other people's records. And, you know, when I wrote that, I had Tim McGraw in mind, because I feel like he'd probably feel that way about Faith Hill. So, you know, when I wrote that and was trying to get it, you know, so dead set onto Tim McGraw, and after a couple of years of that not happening, I'm like, you know what? I love that song. I believe in that song, and I think I can represent that song well myself.
Yes, you can. Good for you, taking matters into your own hands. All right, you mentioned living in Nashville for 7 years. You know, the singer-songwriter, I feel like capital. So what does that mean for you?
3 years ago, I got signed to my first major publishing deal with Warner Chappell here in Nashville and KJM Music. They really took a chance on me. So 3 years, every day I drive into town and walk into a room, shake hands with a stranger, and we talk about our lives and what's going on. And literally we'll sit down that day, kick out some ideas, and at the end of the day, 90% of the time we'll have a full song written. So every day that's what I do, and tour on the weekends.
Oh, I love it. And speaking of touring, talk to me about what you have planned for going into spring and summer.
We try our best to stay busy May through October, playing all the fairs and festivals. Our main region is the Southeast, Georgia, Atlanta, all down to your area, South Carolina, North Carolina. So we're booking up every weekend. Right now, we haven't released it yet, but you can expect to see a big tour schedule released real soon of where all the towns we're coming to.
Well, listen, thank you for taking the time out. We so appreciate it, and best of luck.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. It's so good to be here.
What an awesome guy and performer. And while he was singing, I was trying to think, who does he remind me of? There was something about the depth and the breadth of his voice. The late, great Kenny Rogers. Wow, I know we're going to be hearing from him in the near future. Didn't you think, Trent? Okay, for more information about Joe and when he's going to be swinging through Atlanta, visit his website. It's joelasherofficial.com and follow him on all social platforms. All right, coming